All right, everybody, let's explore this old mine. Then go 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, beep.
Beep.
Doesn't it seem like we wait on Randy an awful lot?
We're always waiting on it. Phone's on. Lights on. Lights on. It was mixed.
It was perfect. You nailed it.
I could have done it better. We're gonna head to the west side, and I'm gonna have to climb up the hill again. But along the way,
You're gonna have to climb up the hill?
more than likely.
I'm not going?
I doubt it.
Alright. Well, that'll give me a chance to do my Vienna sausage taste test on account of... I brought...
Yes, please. Please wait and do your Vienna sausage taste test
I will.
when I'm not anywhere around.
But check this out. They got Vienna sausage smoked. Vienna sausage hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy. So you
Right.
got smoked, hot and spicy. What
Right.
else do you have?
Check this out. It's funny. I was at the Dollar Tree the other day,
Yeah.
and I saw them on the shelf, and I'm like, oh my God! Because I'd never seen anything that, it was like mana. Oh, look at this. Armor sausage, Vienna sausage, original.
Original. Okay.
Then there's another company, Prairie Belt.
Okay.
Isn't that great? Now check this out. You're talking about the USDA, right?
Uh-huh.
So I was looking at this, and it's inspected USP 4247. You see that?
Yeah, that's some government.
I know, but look, the Armor Vienna sausages is canned at the same place and passed by the same guys, and they make the summer sausage that you eat. But here's the important part.
Okay.
Mechanically separated chicken. This was 90 cents for the Prairie Belt, and I was thinking, I wonder why this is 50 cents and that's 90 cents, and it comes from the same place, right?
Same place.
So it's the ingredients. This one has some extra ingredients. Remember that sauce ingredients: mechanically separated chicken,
Lips.
water, salt, corn syrup.
Have you ever heard anybody carry on about Vienna sausage?
2% or less
I haven't
of
either.
beef, pork, dextrose, natural flavorings, hot sauce, and the other stuff. But check this one out with the added ingredients. I think they're going to be better. Listen to this.
Okay.
You guys are going to love it. Ingredients: mechanically separated chicken,
Lips.
water, chicken skin, pork skin, corn syrup, pork spleens. Look.
Does it really say?
Swear.
It says pork spleens
Yeah,
on
look,
there?
it's right by my thumb.
Oh my gosh.
Salt contains 1% or less of mustard, spices, and paprika, natural flavorings, pork stomachs.
And you're gonna put this in your mouth.
I'm gonna taste test it for everybody on abandoned and forgotten footage. And then I had, look, barbecue flavor.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nothing washes down the taste of you know what better than barbecue flavor.
I don't know, 3 martinis will do it. I'll take it. So this is what I'm going to be taste testing today when Guy's up there crawling around on the mountainside. Here we go.
That's right.
Look, you thought I did some good teacup juggling. I can really juggle me some Vienna sausages. Hey Charlie, hey Peyton, look, I'm juggling Vienna sausages. All right.
All right.
Smoked, original, Oh, these are the Prairie Belt ones. They're smoked, barbecue flavor, and hot and spicy. I think I got a jalapeno one too. All right, I guess I can talk about something else. I don't know why you have to go on and on about Vienna sausages the way you do all the time.
I've never
Why?
seen anybody carry on about Vienna sausages more than you.
Well,
A lot of you probably asking, what's Mr. M doing sitting next to a bunch of cans of potted meat food? Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I eat Vienna sausages every once in a while on the famous YouTube show Abandoned and Forgotten Places, starring Gly Coolness, and he always ridicules me for eating them. Tells me that they smell like whatchamacallits and who-whats and other kinds of things like that. Well, I'm attesting that they're not that bad. So, without further ado, I'm going to start sampling some of these for you. My scientific methodology on this taste test is going to be thus. I'm going to take a bite of the Vienna sausage and I'm going to ascertain it to myself as far as texture, aroma, presentation, because they do offer suggested serving photos. You can see I'm going to show you the suggested serving photo for each one, and you guys can decide if I replicated it kind of correctly. I don't have some of the stuff, but I'm going to get by with the vegetables that I do have. But in addition, in between each bite of each sausage, so that I can cleanse my palate, as it were, I'm going to be taking I'm going to be rinsing with Beanie Weenie. These guys doing an end run on them because, the reason I found these is because I was at the Dollar Tree or Dollar Store or something like that, and I looked over and I said, oh my God, look at all those Vienna sausages. And so they were like 50 cents a can if I bought them in a 12-pack, which was way too many. So 60 cents a can a piece all by themselves. These were 60 cents, 60 cents, 60 cents, 60 cents. And this in here, I don't know why, but that was 90 cents. So we're going to taste them all, and we're going to find out exactly why it is that this is worth 90 cents. We're going to decide what the difference is between in chicken broth Vienna sausages and chicken Vienna sausages are. And we're going to taste test to your delight each and every of these delightful flavors that Armour's come along with for their Vienna sausages. Oh, and once again, I'll be rinsing in between each bite with a mouthful of Beanie Weenie. Okay, so let's get started. Here's how I do it. I'm going to start out with the can of just regular Libby's. I like to see how they come out of the can. You know, it's important and how they fall. Did you see that? And their serving suggestions are simply, well, you'll see it, that I'm going to try to replicate it. They're not using a toothpick in this one, which is, I find, a little interesting. However, I'm going to decorate mine with a little sprig of lettuce. Doesn't that look good? Just like the serving suggestions look. Okay, so, oh wait. Remember this from before? Look at that. These are arm loops. It's an unconventional kind of bib. You can make it out of a grocery store bag. See? All right, so let's try our first one. This is just the regular old Vienna sausage with chicken, beef, and pork added. Here we go. Cuts nicely. A little trouble getting it off the fork. Could be a fatty cellulose problem. Not sure. First, let's take a good look at the. You see the liquid in there with it. I like to run it over to one side and kind of lean it over a little bit, and that's what you call like the wine people. That's the legs right there. You can see the part that's kind of like steel sticking to the plate and rolling down it nice and pretty like that. That's the legs. Anyway, bon appetit, huh? The first thing I get is I'm overwhelmed with the taste of chicken in that one. But that's all I'm going to give you. I'm going to wait until we taste test the next one. But here, yep, a little bit of beanie weenie. Now, there's liquid in the top of this beanie weenie, and you can just take a little sip of it. Roll around a little bit. And then spit it into the Libby's can. Then I'll go get the next one. You guys hold on. Looks like I'm having a bit of a malfunction with my bib. They don't make them grocery sacks like they used to. All right. Be right back. Chicken Vienna sausage and chicken broth. This one doesn't have any beef or pork products in it. They say, but there's only one way to find out, truly, and that's by looking at the legs. Look at that. Do you see the broth? The way that it pours out of there, the smooth, almost mesmerizing consistency that it pours out. Now, this is at room temperature, folks, and probably 65, 70 degrees in here. So nothing really extraordinary. Sometimes I like to look to see if they'll roll loose in there. You see how that one's rolling? That's a good sign that they're not stuck together. Oh, look at that. 2, that's called a double flopper. Easy now, you don't want to splash. Oh, look at that. That was a nice delivery there. So we'll dress this plate up. Isn't that lovely? All right, let's try it. This is the chicken Vienna sausage. I have to tell you, this one seems to be cutting just a little differently than the first one. Give them a little bit of a doubt and make sure I get it in nice and chicken brothy, because that's what it says it's in. I'm assuming that's what it is. I don't think you're supposed to eat that thing, but that's just a serving suggestion. I don't know what that means, but here goes. Now, by golly, I don't want to let too much out of the bag on that one, but the difference between the Libby's chicken Vienna sausages and the Libby's chicken Vienna sausages with 2% beef or pork is totally unbelievable. I'll give you the rest report on it later, but let's move on, but not until I've taken the beanie weenie rinse. Okay, be right back with another one. It's coming out like library paste, but I can feel it's a little bit viscous. It's got like some little blobbies in it, but not near the amount of liquid as the Libby's. Did you see that? And look at those legs and that juice there. Look at those legs. All right, let's give it the roll and see how it does. Uh-oh. There's no movement at all in these Armour Vienna sausages. There's no movement at all. They're gonna come out in one giant plop like a, well, like a Vienna sausage here, so we're going to be careful here. Look at this. I do like that. You know, it's pretty much important that you unload these with one hand, because you never know. You might only have one hand, and how are you going to get the Vienna sausages out of there if you do? Anyway, let's see what there's. Oh, this serving suggestion, they've got a toothpick in it, but they pried theirs apart. So I guess I'll pry these apart. Look at that. They're hardly wanting to come apart. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen anything like that. You know? Oh, look at it. They're falling 2 by 2 now. Alright. So we stack them up a little teeny bit like that. And stick a toothpick in it. They got a little piece of lettuce or something there. Dang it. Alright, there we go. Isn't that beautiful? Alright. I'm starving. Let's dig in. Probably should eat the one that has a bit of the toothpick in it. Whoa, that just thing went through there just like butter. Definitely some consistency issues here. Not only with the broth, but the way that knife went through there. That was like a hot knife through butter. It was like that thing was greased. You know, I've never seen a Vienna sausage get cut that severed that. Look at the sever marks on that thing. Are you getting any of the sever marks on that? Well, let's give it a try anyway. Firm. Meaty. Wow. My first impression on that one was meaty. I'm going to try something though. We'll try one that doesn't have the toothpick in it. Whoa, my knife, did you see that? Knife almost flew out of my hand cutting that one. Nope. Gotta have the toothpick. Even the toothpick's good on that. I'm gonna save it right there. Alright, so let's move on to something a little. Oh, wait a minute. The Beanie Weenie cleanse. I tell you, if Beanie Weenie doesn't do it, nothing will. Just trying to be fair to the manufacturers. Alright, so I've been kind of holding out on this, on the Prairie Belt smoked sausages, because on account of, I've been scared. So you can look at the ingredients there. Y'all saw me, I did the Beanie Weenie cleanse, and then I went and rinsed with tap water. You can't use bottled water or any of that foofy water or anything like that. You got to rinse with tap water so that you get, because your mouth's acclimated to the area that you're eating. At any rate, these were 90 cents a can, and everything else was either 50 cents a can or 60 cents a can. And you know, these are interesting. Their serving suggestion is that you have a little boy standing next to it, and you char the outside of him with a crack pipe or a propane torch or something like that. But I'm not willing to do that. I'm going to try to open the can here, and whoa! Now even just the can sounded different. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh my God! And it's peeling apart like it's the demons from hell are trying to keep it on there. Oh, did you hear that nasty rip? All right. Now generally, the lid just flies off of Vienna sausages. This is kind of scary looking. Oh my God. I mean, boy, doesn't that look appetizing. Oh. Alright, so it looks like maybe brake oil and some sort of fluid floating with it. We'll give her the roll test. Oh yeah. Look at that. And then one of them rolled, but you know, there it goes. Kind of flopping. Oh, that smells awful good. Oh, look at that. Okay, all right. And look at that. They're showing them little blubbery things. You see that? See the blubbery stuff in them? Look, I'll give you guys a close-up of it. They showed it on the... you should be able to see that. You see that marbling? It's supposed to look like marbling or something like that. Well, anyway, let's see. It's just a little kid standing next to it going like this, so I'll try. Wait. They didn't bother putting any lettuce or anything on there. These are a little unusual in that every one of them split. See that? See how that's split right there? Every one of them. I didn't do that. They come out of a can like that. Every one of them split like there's something in there trying to get out desperately. Let's find out. Alright. Feeling a little bit like carving carp on that one. I want to... Oh yeah. I feel like you get... Look here. When you're filleting out a carp... Look here. Look here. Like when you're filleting out a carp, you stab the sucker from the side like that. That's why they did that. That's what they was doing. They was acting like they was gutting a carp. So they cut it up the middle like that. You see that? That's exactly what they was doing. So then what you do when you are gutting out a carp, or boning one out, is you get them from the side there, and you hold them up by the top, by the tail, and you just start sawing away on them like that. Now, careful there. And now in this representation, the fork is going to represent the rib bones in a perch. So you cut along, and you can feel them tickling them little rib bones along there. And I wanted to see what this stuff looks like on the inside before I eat it. All right, well, I don't guess I can put this off any longer. I can taste the difference. I can taste the 30 cents difference in this one. I can't, honest. Tasted like somebody took a nickel and an old quarter and boiled it in the can. Yuck. Even the beanie weenie didn't take care of that. I better get my stuff together. I got a whole bunch more brands to test. I thought this would be fun to try the jalapeno and hot and spicy both on the same plate. I hope there's enough room in here that I don't make a big mess, because I don't know if none of you have ever seen it. A plate full of Vienna sausage jalapenos coupled with a plate full of Vienna sausage hot and spicy, and the way that you arrange them, it's difficult. You want to be the talk of the party, show up with this. All right, so let's check out the there's the old telltale pop and rip. Yeah, nice clean break. Hey, let's have some fun here. Oh, look at that. Okay, so the jalapeno apparently just comes in a juice. It kind of looks like juice. And they do a pretty decent flop, so I'll keep that on that side so that we don't get them mixed up, you know, because both of them from Armor. Now this side has oh, look at it. It's interesting. Wow. You know, if I'd have been thinking, I could have saved this in a bottle and I could have had me some hot sauce for later. Oh, did you see that? They jumped out of the can. Hot and spicy. Did you see them jump? And you heard me talking about how you can dress these up. I know that it doesn't look very appetizing for me to be using my fingers, but I mean, isn't that beautiful? That's just beautiful in my opinion. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna try first a piece of the jalapeno Vienna sausage. Now, wow. No kidding. Huh. Now, I don't know if the jalapeno Vienna sausage is really that good, but I took 2 bites of it in a row. Or if that last one I had was just that bad. But that's awfully good. Good job, Armor. Wow. Way out in front. So now, don't disappoint me. You know how I like hot and spicy. Alright. So we'll bring the hot and spicy over here. See how firm and meaty these are? Look at this. Look, so for instance, if you're having a party or something like that, you can actually stack these sausages like this. And stack the sausages. And then you can line them up like that and you hold them all against it at one end and you can actually like cut hors d'oeuvres like this. Look at that. Look at, wait a minute. Wait for it. Look at the magnificent little hors d'oeuvres. And if you have toothpicks and you're cheap, you know, you don't want to waste toothpicks. People just usually throw them away anyway. So you can bust them in half and stick them on there like that. Look at that. And dress it up just a little bit with that. Wow. Who'd ever thought? Anyway, I guess I need to try one of the, I think that this is the hot and bison. Huh. Not doing anything for me. But the jalapeno one, clearly in front. Beanie weenie rinse. Which brings us finally to this last subchapter, which is Vienna sausages by Armor, barbecued flavored and smoked. And I figured, well, barbecued flavored, smoked, you know, those are both pretty much the same thing. So that's how they wound up kind of in the same, excuse me, in the same category. So let's open up the smoked one first. Check out its fluids, etc. take a good look at it. Here we go. Armor Vienna sausage smoked. Okay. Alright, again, not an awful lot of water retention there. You ladies know what I'm talking about. At any rate, ooh, interesting the way that it ran around that corner as if it was trying to get away from itself. But we'll see. We'll give it a little roll action first. Interestingly, these are stuck just like the other Armor products, which lends me to think that, you know, these might, you could probably make, no, I was thinking you could probably make body armor and stuff out of them, but then clearly they fall apart too easily. So here is the Vienna sausage smoked variety over here. And then let's check out the Vienna sausage barbecue flavor. This is probably going to be delightful. You know, I've always liked a good barbecue. Alright, so again, if I had a little jar or a little receptacle, I could save the barbecue sauce here and actually like have a bit of a barbecue later on. Look, it seems to just keep, wow. I was thinking a tiny little jar would be all I needed, but look, it just keeps, I just get more and more barbecue sauce out of this. You know, at 50 cents a can if you buy them by the case, this is probably cheaper than buying a bottle of barbecue sauce. And you get the sausages. Alright, here we go. Alright, now, they're odoriferous. They smell like barbecue, kind of. They certainly smell. Gly, you're right on this one. That smells like whatnot. Alright, so I know it probably seems like I'm putting it off, but here we go. I'm going to try the smoked before it gets into any of that barbecue sauce, because you know how. Oh, and for any of you pirates out there, here you go. Yep. Tastes a little smoky. I guess we'll try the barbecue now. Whoa, see that? That piece of sausage in front of it, it's kind of like globbed on the end of it. All these sausages look like they're trying to crawl off the plate. Look at them. Alright, this is the last one, the Armor barbecue flavor. No comment. That concludes the taste test portion